Before I get into my review of Ant-Man, I want to show you a special clip of me and my Ant-Man. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Brian. What are you doing?
What?
You should put your phone away.
So?
That guy was a jerk. Ant-Man is directed by Peyton, stars Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly, and Corey Stoll. This is the last film in Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and something different from Marvel as well. So in this movie, Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, is a criminal. He's not the criminal that you like, oh, I hate this guy. He's a likable criminal, but he is a criminal, and he's very good at stealing shit. So Michael Douglas' character, Hank Pym, recruits him to be the new Ant-Man, and that's our movie, and then stuff goes down. It's your typical Marvel stuff. Now, I was very hesitant about this movie going in because there were a lot of issues surrounding the production of this film. For one thing, Edgar Wright was originally supposed to direct this movie. He spent literally like 6 years on this project, and he dropped out, and they brought in Peyton Reed to direct it. Then they brought in Adam McKay and Paul Rudd to write the screenplay, but they also incorporate some of Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish's script, which is great. So how's this movie overall? I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I loved it. I thought this movie was great. I had a flaw with the movie, a very big flaw with the movie, but I still had so much fun with it. I laughed my ass off from beginning to end. I really liked the characters. I liked the script. I liked the humor. I love the action. It was just a lot of fun, and that's what you're supposed to get when you go see a Marvel movie. I think I like this more than Age of Ultron. I might be the only one who thinks that, but I thought this movie was better than Age of Ultron. Paul Rudd. This was the perfect casting choice because Paul Rudd's amazing. He's awesome, okay? And I watched a few interviews with him. He has stated that he incorporated a bit of himself into this role as well as something different, and that's what he does with every role he plays. That's why it's a perfect role for him, and I thought he did a great job. Michael friggin' Douglas as Hank Pym. Best performance in the movie. Best performance. He was excellent. I love how Marvel keeps getting these older actors to be in these movies. Anthony Hopkins, Robert Redford, and now Michael friggin' Douglas. He was great. He's Michael Douglas. When isn't he good in a movie? I thought he was a perfect choice for Hank Pym, and I love the backstory of him, and I love his relationship with his daughter, Hope, who's played really well by the beautiful Miss Evangeline Lilly, the first babe in my book. When I started to get older and I started calling these actresses babes, she was the first babe. I've loved her ever since Lost. I loved her in The Hobbit, and now she's here. She kicks ass in everything that she's in, and she was very good as Hope, and I love the back and forth between her, Michael Douglas, and Paul Rudd. I love it. The movie was very funny, as expected from Marvel. It's competing with Guardians of the Galaxy as Marvel's funniest movie. It blends the comedy and action so well, just like that movie. I think Guardians is a much better movie, personally, but this movie had such a great style to it. I love the action. The action sequences were all well done. Visually, the film is really good. I really wanted to see this in 3D, but I saw it in 2D because whenever you go see a Marvel movie with someone, and if someone doesn't like 3D, then you have to go see it in regular. Because I heard the 3D adds some realism to it, and that's something cool because 3D usually isn't like that. And I really liked Peyton Reed's direction. I thought he did a really good job. And Adam McKay and Paul Rudd's contribution to the script was great. And I'm glad that they mentioned Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish in the credits. And like I said, the comedy works, but Michael Peña is the scene stealer in this movie. He steals every scene he's in. Everything that comes out of that guy's mouth is hilarious. I love that that guy could do both comedy and drama. And when you see him in the movie like Fury, and then you see him in Ant-Man, you're like, this guy is so friggin' talented. He's so good in this movie. My only flaw with the movie was the villain. The villains in these Marvel movies are starting to get a little too cliched. I thought he was very cliched. I love Corey Stoll's, and I thought he did a good job. Like, performance-wise, he did good, but it's just a character. Just, ugh. I didn't really like the character, personally. I thought his character wasn't as well executed as he could have been. But that's really it. That's my only flaw with the movie. So overall, I could say that I had a great time with Ant-Man. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I might be the only one who loved it, but I had such a great time with it. That's what I want whenever I go to a Marvel movie. I want to have a good time. I want to have these good characters, good writing, good action, just a great time at the movies. And I definitely got that with Ant-Man. So I'm going to give Ant-Man an A. So guys, please tell me down below what you thought of Ant-Man. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What's your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe film so far? What's your favorite film in Phase 2 since it's the end of Phase 2? My favorite would be Guardians of the Galaxy. And also, guys, stay after the credits. There's an after credits scene. It wasn't like Age of Ultron when there wasn't any after credits scene. There you go. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.